Hello, my name is Elizabeth Ardelt, and today I will be presenting my application Stride, a social platform designed for runners. When I was in middle school, I joined track for the very first time ever, and I totally fell in love with running. I just loved the adrenaline you got from races, the increase in appetite, and the way you felt energized. While people often tend to avoid running, it's actually one of the world's most popular forms of exercise, with up to 40 million people who run on a regular basis, and more than 10 million who run at least 100 days a year. More than 30,000 running events take place in the US every year, so this is a pretty big community. As I continued track, I actually started to experience a little bit of knee pain, and it started to really concern me. I went to go see a doctor, and he told me that I had runner's knee. While it wasn't too big of a deal because I was still able to run, this changed a lot for me. It was a very emotional and physically challenging experience. And suddenly I had to be careful about the way I was training and to make sure I was incorporating the right stretches into my routines to prevent this knee pain that I was experiencing. I started having more sympathy for other people who were having injury, and it made me realize that while running has a lot of health benefits to it, the risk of injury can be high if you don't really know what you're doing. Research has shown that as many as 79% of runners get injured at least once during a year, so this is actually a pretty big problem. This is Thomas, and he's 24 years old. Thomas is a distance runner, and he's had a ton of experience with running. He's always a part of triathlons and marathons, and he's been running ever since he joined cross-country in middle school. He was also able to overcome a stress fracture and is able to share his stories with others and loves to inspire people based off of his own experiences. This is Kelly, and she's 32 years old. Kelly is a casual runner and decided to pick up running after she got sick of sitting all day long because of her full-time desk job. Kelly also started getting involved in 5Ks, but recently she started experiencing hip pain, so this became really challenging for Kelly, and she's not really sure what to do next. My solution to this problem is Stride. Stride is a social platform that connects you with the running community. Through this platform, you'd be able to connect with a mentor or vice versa, depending on your experience. You can track your progress, create and share your own routines, and view informative articles about strength training or really anything to do with injury prevention. And then this is how the mobile application would look. So the first thing you would be prompted with is a sign up or login screen. So here we're going to sign up. When you go to sign up, it takes you to the screen where you have to fill out your name, email, and create a password. Once you click Get Started, you will have a series of questions you'll have to answer so the app can get a better idea of what you're looking for and what your past experience has been. So here we have what is your running experience, so you can select that, and then the app can get a better idea if you want to become a mentor, mentee, or both. So you have the option to be able to give advice to others. You could also seek advice from others who may have had a similar experience as you, or you could do both. Here it's encouraging you to connect with a mentor. And then if you selected that you want to be a mentor, you'd have to take an assessment and be able to get approved first before you're officially a mentor on the app. Next, we have the dashboard screen. So the dashboard screen is basically just an overview of everything. We have an AI chat, which kind of just checks up on you, routines, events, and a journal. You can click this arrow here and better view what you have on your dashboard. You can also click the hamburger menu, and you would be able to see your profile. Here you have routines, you have posts that you've made, and things that you've liked in the past, so you can kind of keep track. You also have the calendar. If you utilize the calendar, you can kind of keep track of your progress and see what you've done in previous days. Once again, you have events, routines, as well as a journal. Next, we have the routine section. So the routine section is a place where you can create basically any routine for anything running related. It could be a recovery workout, a stretch routine. Here we've got shin splint recovery and pre-race routine. So we're going to click shin splint recovery. And once you click that, you basically see what's kind of like a to-do list. You have the option to start the routine, and once you do that, it's then added to your dashboard as well as your calendar for that specific day. If you click the arrow, you can get more information for each step. So here we have ice shin with paper cup for 10 minutes. There's also a built-in timer, so if you click the timer, it will automatically be for 10 minutes. So you can complete that step through the app. You can also check things off, and that way you can keep track of it through your calendar. Next, we have the community section. So under the community, we have question of the day. This is a forum where basically the app will post a question and everyone can collaborate and talk about that specific topic. So here we have you ever experienced sharp knee pain while running? We also have connecting to a mentor and community posts. Community posts are a little more personal, so people can post really anything they want. So if you view previous posts, you can see what other people in the Stride community have been posting. So here we've got Steve talking about shin splints, and Jacob sharing a recent routine that he created and encouraging people to follow it. And then if you scroll back up and go back, you also have the option to directly chat with people. You can directly chat with friends, which is basically anyone in the Stride community, mentors, so someone specifically that you connected with as a mentor, or mentees, if you are a mentor and you're giving advice to others. And you also have the ability to be able to video chat them. Last but not least, we also have a informative articles page. So here you can scroll through informative articles and just read up on things, get good information, and be able to educate yourself more on just running in general and ways to recover from certain pain. The AI chat can also direct you to specific articles based off of what you've been logging into the application under the calendar. And that is the mobile version. So next, we have the desktop version, which is basically the same thing, but that way you can also access everything on your computer as well. It should really be used primarily on your phone, but here we've got the same thing. So we've got your dashboard, your calendar, and we also have routines. And then down in the bottom left corner is also the AI chat. Next we have the watch. So the watch is a way to make it easy to access your dashboard, your calendar, be able to check off things on your routines just on the go if you don't have your phone with you. And it's also an easy way to be able to chat with your mentor or mentee just in a quick and easy way. So how will this application be advertised? So here we've got an email application or an email campaign as well as 2 social media ads. So when you sign up for the application, Stride will be sending you weekly emails highlighting the key features of the app and providing helpful tips through your running journey. Stride would also be advertised for Instagram and Facebook ads. So here we've got, for Facebook, it's encouraging you to run smarter, not harder. And then on the right side, we have I started running because, and then blank, encouraging people to be able to share their stories to the Stride community and be able to talk to one another. Next, we have the landing page. So this is how the landing page would look. You have the option to log in or sign up because this is a desktop application, but you would also be encouraged to download the mobile app. Down here, we have the different features. So we have connect with a mentor, create custom routines, and track your progress, utilizing the calendar. Next, we have testimonials, so other people's experiences with the app, as well as recent articles that are featured to kind of give people a little sneak peek of what the app has to offer. And a little reminder at the bottom to download the mobile application and that it's free. So that is the landing page. And last, we have the magazine ads. So magazine ads are a great way to also advertise this application in particular because they can often be found in waiting rooms of doctor offices and physical therapy clinics. So this is a great way to target runners who may be injured and are trying to find ways in which they can be better and become a stronger runner. And then just to kind of bring this all together, the overall goal of Stride is once again to connect, inspire, and educate runners on how to run pain-free so that they continue the thing that they love. Our goal is to ultimately bring the community together, bring people of all different experiences, different levels, and be able to share their experiences and share their frustrations so that you can kind of get through whatever challenge you're going through and be able to keep running and keep going. And that is it. Thank you so much for your time.